salam alaikum. How are you, boss?
Wanna hit? This is good shit,
sure.
man. This is from Chicago.
Kidding me? Oh, Chicago, Chicago. Love Chicago, boss. Saying this is like what? It's my hometown.
Yeah. This is D-Day, man. Operation Pimp Bomb is underway. We're gonna take down the World Trade Center. We're gonna destroy the Great Satan, man. We're gonna destroy America.
Oh, we're gonna need a lot of cameras for that one.
I know, but let's not sweat the small footprints.
When do we attack?
Friday, September the 13th.
Well, great. The sooner the better. The great Satan must die on Friday the 13th. That's a good extra touch.
Gather your best men, your finest soldiers. Tell them that we are about to fight our greatest battle. The battle to end all battles. The final war, and then paradise. For some.
What do you mean? This is a suicide mission?
Sure.
Ah. Okay. Boss, do I have to go? I mean, let me recommend Mustafa. He's a fanatic, I tell ya. Besides, he's got no kids. And he's got one lung.
Look, I wouldn't tell you to do something that I wouldn't do myself, but carrying that dialysis machine up and down the mountains, I mean, the donkeys can't take it. I mean, I would just slow y'all down.
True.
Look, man, the tree of religious freedom can only be nourished with the blood of religious men.
Oh, okay.
And one thing more, this is need to know. So just tell the guys that we is all going to Vegas. All expenses paid.
Hey, oh, check that one. Good. I will get the man for you.
Good.
I got some good patience. Attention! That is, boys. We got a big one here. Volunteers only. We're gonna destroy America. Come on, guys. This one is
Back to America!
What the?
Yeah.
This one is for...
Girl Saba, death to America.
We've got to...
Death to America!
Where did you come from, Daryl?
Sir,
We've got to fight
I
for...
dropped out of suicide bomber school, sir.
God, what do we got here?
I'm ready to fight. Death to America!
Death to America!
Death to America!
Death to America! Don't you understand, man? My fellow Saudi Arabians, don't you understand that Afghanistan will never be free until we travel to America and destroy it?
I got family in Chicago, Sarge.
Oh.
Yeah, going to Detroit.
Yeah, me too. I got family in Camden, sir.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. I assure you, men, this will be a surgical strike. The collateral damage will be minimal. But let's face it, I will not jerk you down. This is a war. Nothing is promised. It's a vital and dangerous mission. I will give you, men, some time to think it over among yourself. Take them home.
Alright, well first, this guy is just crazy. I think we should leave him outside.
Yeah.
Come on. I want to go to Detroit with y'all.
No, Vegas. As a prize, we go to Vegas, man.
can't
Let's go to that.
I want to go to Disneyland.
Get killed. What? It beats walking through minefields, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't want to walk through no minefields.
Yeah.
Looks like you
Get
just
bombed in my cave.
Yeah. We go to Vegas, we hit a few clubs, and vanish in the night in political asylum.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, man. Death to America. But I heard that. Very good.
He's ready to go.
There's hope for you yet.
Yes, I'm
But this is a dangerous mission. And it's starting in Vegas.
Good.
Talk it over, man. But for those of you who do go, we will be taking the boat to Vegas to the U.S. in the morning.
Yeah.
Got it?
Death to America.
Death to America!
Death to America! Death to America!
just like me.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes with a harem too. 35 wives, 6-figure salary, 3 homes, 5 cars, medical, dental, and life insurance. And
I volunteer too.
I want to volunteer.
Osama, yo! Osama, I volunteer too.
Very well.
I got the job.
You'll all be body doubles.
Death to America!
Death to America! Sir?
Good day, sir. May I help you?
Yeah. You want to teach for flight school?
Yes. Well, we are a flying school. We can teach you how to fly.
Want to be pilot?
What thing? Well, I tell you what. We're a flying school, but we would need a license from you.
Okay.
I got
what do you need?
license.
Yeah.
I got plumber's license.
Huh?
A driver's license.
I got baker's license.
I got a GED.
Yeah.
I got a bartending license.
Drink.
Well,
I
okay.
don't drink. I'm public.
Okay, just fill some papers out right there. Right there, and we'll
In English?
We'll be. Yes. This is America, and we will begin class tomorrow. Okay, we'll begin with the latest technique in landing.
No. We don't want no landing technique. We want to learn how to fly
You have
up.
to go up.
Who knows? God knows who will land,
Only
right?
God knows who landed.
Yeah. God's the co-pilot.
God is our co-pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Just
Excited.
fill your papers.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We're going to fly.
I don't believe this. I better make a phone call. Central Intelligence, FBI? Yes. To who am I speaking to? Agent Raleigh? Guess what? America has got a problem in its hand.
Everything you think you probably know about the Pentagon attack is wrong. Even though what you are about to hear about the Pentagon attack is not the truth that you know, please keep your mind open, because we are all under attack now. So, what happened at the Pentagon and didn't, and why it matters so much for our future. 1 year before 9/11, on September 11th, the year 2000, the neocon organization, aka the Project for a New American Century, published a paper, Rebuilding America's Defenses. This famous quote found on page 51. Further, the process of transformation, even if it brings revolutionary change, is likely to be a long one. Absent some catastrophic and catalyzing event like a new Pearl Harbor. And as this manifesto was being published, this offer was made to Hollywood producer Aaron Russo, the late Aaron Russo, a full year before 9/11. In September of 2000, Nicholas Rockefeller, of the family that built the Twin Towers, told film producer Aaron Russo, there's going to be an event. And out of that event, we are going to invade Afghanistan so we can run pipelines through the Caspian Sea. So we can go into Iraq to take the oil and establish bases in the Middle East and make the Middle East a part of the new world order. And Russo thought that that was as evil as it gets. But Rockefeller went on to tell Russo that if he joined them, he would be spared the police state measures that would be imposed on the rest of the American public after the event happened. It was prepared for 9/11 to be seen as a surprise attack. So, in the months leading up to 9/11, Rumsfeld gave out hundreds of copies of Roberta Rolfsteller's 1962 book on Pearl Harbor, pushing the false surprise attack. In May, Hollywood releases Pearl Harbor, the movie, with real Navy ships and personnel for accuracy and realism. Only an attack on an iconic national military facility, however, could give them their new Pearl Harbor. Think about it. Even though the World Trade Center attacks were more spectacular, and the first attacks, they wouldn't, in my opinion, have been seen as a much bigger. It had to be a new Pearl Harbor. It had to be an attack on an iconic military facility like the Pentagon. So it was the Pentagon attack that made it into a new Pearl Harbor. This is what the people wanted and needed to launch their global domination agenda, a justification for an endless, preemptive global war and the transformation of the United States into a war zone with the first command in America called NORTHCOM. And if you look around, you will find that we are living under martial or military law. This also gives the people the veto power over the President and Canadian Prime Minister. They now have the authority to enforce a domestic surveillance state. They can now evoke Article 11, Commander-in-Chief powers to violate the Bill of Rights, U.S. law, and international law. We have no rights. We have no privacy. We only have war.
Where did the buildings go? Simple question. Where did they go? There should be 1,250,000 tons of debris piled on the ground. Where is it? If the towers would have crashed to the ground, Manhattan would be flooded. The bathtub would have ruptured. The towers were built 70 feet below water level. On the bedrock in the river, a dike was built around it. That's what I call the bathtub. The bath drains and the subway lines, they all run under it. Had the towers crashed to the ground, all the subways would have been flooded. They weren't. So, where did the buildings go? The seismic signals were not significant either, because the pipes bringing in water from the Hudson River didn't break. I lost my job asking that question. Where did the buildings go? So where did they go? One witness, Michael Albert, said, "I don't remember the buildings hitting the ground. Yeah, they said the sound had measured on Richter scale, but if the towers made such an impact, how come I don't remember?" When the clients at the diner around the corner were told that the towers had crashed to the ground, they didn't believe it. They heard nothing. So now you ask, where did the towers go? Remember that dust that blocked out the sunlight? That huge pyroclastic cloud that blanketed Manhattan in ash? That was around 1 million tons of concrete, steel, aluminum, and glass turned into fine powder in less than 30 seconds. Tower 1, Tower 2, Building 7 turned to dust. Dustification, I call it. Because the towers did not collapse. And you cannot use an old word to describe a new phenomenon, right? There was no P wave. There was no S wave. All the seismic signals were high frequency. They were all surface signals. All surface waves. No P wave, no S wave. So, where did they go? Where did the buildings go?
Opportunity to push us into this war that they had already decided they wanted. In the third week of August, from approximately August 23rd until approximately September 3rd, there is evidence that strange trucks arrived at the World Trade Center at 3 o'clock in the morning after the janitorial trucks had left, and they left by 5 a.m. Between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., they showed up for 10 or 11 days, and then they were never seen again. We do believe this is when the buildings were wired for a controlled demolition. Knowing that the airplane hijackings were going to happen, they wanted to achieve maximum destruction of the buildings. The top level of government had already made the decision to go into Iraq, and someone who knew about that decision went in and made sure it would happen. I've been told it was a thermite bomb, a special U.S. military-grade, high-intensity bomb that takes steel and makes molten steel, and it creates particles of dust. There's just no question. Everything they told you was a lie. We did this to ourselves. We had the power to stop this thing. Our government kept the information from us and made decisions not to intervene when it would have been very easy to intervene. We did this to ourselves.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, 8675, 8675. Good morning, you have to call 8675, 8675. Hi there. Hi there, man.
I am on the 83rd floor.
Okay, 8675. It's about the World Trade Center. Someone's having difficulty to breathe on the 83rd floor. Hi there, man. How are you doing?
Yes. Are they able to get somebody up
Of
here?
course, man. We're sending someone out.
Well, there's no one here yet, and the floor is completely engulfed. We are on the floor.
And the lights go on.
All of the lights are on, but it's very hot. It's very hot. We are on the other side of Liberty, and it is very hot.
Okay, well, the lights. Can you turn the lights off?
The lights are off.
Okay, good, ma'am. You're doing a good job, okay? Okay, listen, ma'am. Everybody knows. Everybody's coming. Everybody knows what happened, okay? Now, you gotta be very careful, okay?
It's very hot.
Okay, I understand, but you gotta be very careful when they approach you, okay? How they come up to you. Now, how many people are with you right now?
There's like 4 other people here.
Okay, all of them, the
83rd floor.
5 people. Everybody's having trouble breathing.
Everybody's having trouble breathing. Some people are worse than others.
Anybody's unconscious, anybody's awake.
So far, yes,
No,
but
listen, everybody is awake.
yes, so far.
Okay. Alright, so conscious and you don't see any fire, right?
I can see because it's too hot.
No fire for now and you can't see any smoke,
No,
right?
of course there's smoke.
Man, you have to
There is
see
smoke everywhere and I can't see anything.
Okay.
I think there's fire because it's very hot.
Okay, I know you don't see it, but I am documenting everything you say, okay? It's very hot, you don't see any fire, but you see smoke, right? Okay.
I don't see any air anymore.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on 1 second, so sorry. 7, 8, 6, 5. Okay, the call is in, okay? Just hold on for 1 second. No. Ma'am, say your prayers. No, ma'am, you gotta be positive, okay? You're gonna help each other get off the floor. No, stay calm, ma'am, stay calm. Okay, stay calm. Okay, you're doing a good job, ma'am. You're doing a good job.
No, it's too hot and I'm burning up.
Okay, the floor's hot, everything's hot. Okay, are there desks there? You can get yourself away from the floor, okay? I know you know that. Get yourself away from the smoke. Can you do that?
Oh my god, there's smoke everywhere.
Okay.
can't
Okay, so sorry, hold on for 1 second. Lieutenant, hello? Yes, the call
Oh,
is in.
wait,
8655,
please. We hear voices. Help!
Hello, ma'am?
Help!
Stay calm,
Help!
stay calm.
Help! Oh my god.
Stay calm.
Help!
Okay, are they coming up to you now?
Find out if there's anybody on the 83rd.
Okay, stay on the line with me and we will, okay?
Can you find out if there's anybody on the 83rd?
Yes.
Because we thought we heard somebody.
Okay. Okay, I'm calling the lieutenant. Call is in. Listen, everybody knows that we'll send somebody up, okay? Once we gotta be very careful. We will send somebody up there, okay?
Can you
Yes, we already did that. Yes.
Can you stay on the line with me, please?
Yes, I'm going to stay.
Because I feel like I'm dying. Are they coming?
Stay calm until they get inside.
Are they here?
Stay calm until they get inside.
Pocket full of
we all fall down. Around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Boom!
Pockets full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all down.
The stairway was vibrating. I could hear a roar. A huge roar above my head! And the floor was giving way underneath me. And the air felt like a hurricane rushing up the stairwell. I looked, and I could hear this wind, tremendous wind, and it was blowing. I crouched down. I tried to crawl into my helmet. I didn't want to die. My men, my guys, we all crawled in together underneath the stairwell, hiding, trying to hide. The concrete started falling down from underneath us. There were people dying. I could hear their screams. I couldn't see, but I could hear their screams. I was covered in dust. I couldn't feel my arms. I couldn't feel my legs. But I could hear their screams. There were people dying above me. There were people dying below. My guys, we were alive. And I just had to keep saying that to them. We survived. We're alive. We're alive. We survived.
Thank you very much. There'll be a 10-minute intermission.